Tell me you are not entertained. I want you to tell me if you are not entertained. First, there are so many good things I want to speak about on this game. The thing is, us and Spurs, our relationship is not symbiotic, it's probably parasitic. Like we just go to Spurs to take 3 points and come back. Spurs 3 points, come back. Spurs 3 points and come back. It has been like it's a culture right now. Like whenever we go to Spurs, we usually know when we are coming back, it's +3. And I wasn't worried. And especially after the lineup, I saw the lineup, and if you compare it to what I thought Maresca will put in the first, of course, not what I thought Maresca would put. What I would have put was probably a replacement for Champong versus Chaloba, and then Neto versus, Estevao. But eventually, it has shown that Maresca really, 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 really knows what he's doing, because at the back today we were extremely, extremely solid. It was one of those games where you are looking at the game and you are wondering, how will Spurs get past this guy? Because right now I'm looking at Fofana and I think he's probably one of the best defenders in the Premier League right now. I might be ahead of myself, but I'm just saying the way he has been playing, and especially this game, because he hasn't played a lot, but this game, just reading the game, going where the ball is, not putting a foot wrong the entire 90 minutes. I haven't seen a place where he caused troubles to his partner, did something which again, after looking at Chaloba playing, sometimes I wonder, is it probably just the pairing that is usually wrong and it's not Chaloba? Or today probably didn't face the right kind of strikers. But I think Spurs was about to go second, so it's not like Spurs is a poor team. Spurs is a good team, and it has like the right attackers: Kudus, Xavi, Richarlison, Odobet, or somebody. I don't know if that's the right spelling. Then Kolomwani. All these strikers, all these attackers, they're some of the best attackers in the league. And to just go into a game and nullify all the attack, nullify all their creativity, nullify all their chances, it just takes a very, very solid team. Now, as I had said, the genius in Maresca playing, who's this guy? Malogusto, where he played. And today, the way we started, and I thought probably uh, Malogusto would be at the midfield, but then he started with James at the midfield, and for some reason, I was really, really, really afraid, because I didn't want to put a lot of pressure, like running, like miles on Reece James, because I was fearful, especially at the time where I was fouled and he shouted, like he was shouting, like his shouts were through the roof. To an extent, I was wondering, were the fans really, really, like, what was the atmosphere in that stadium? Because I was hearing every other player. Those are the nuances that I'm getting. I don't know if everybody's getting. But then, him playing in the midfield and then Malogusto playing where he was playing, like, really changed the game. Like, it made a lot, it brought a lot solidity. I don't know if that's the term. It brought a lot of solidity in the midfield. And again, it allowed Malogusto to go forward to help Neto, to free Neto, as much as he has played so much, he has done a lot of things. Now, the entire first half was just a physical battle. There was no controlling of the game. It was like 50-50. Sometimes you get the ball, you pass around. As Spurs gets the ball, they do their 3 or 4 passes, and then Caicedo just goes out and takes the ball. Every other time, it was like this was a Caicedo show. Like this was just Caicedo displaying what he was able to do in front, at the back, where he was. Like, if I was to give a man of the match, and especially the play of the week, after watching all these games today, and I expect even tomorrow it will be Caicedo, because he did, and especially that assist that he gave, he was able to. He took the ball, allowed Neto the pass. Was it Neto or Malogusto? Malogusto, Neto lost it. He went ahead, tackled, got the ball, but then this other guy were following, like they were trying to get into him, bodied them, then gave an assist, which Pedro converted. Now, Pedro converting that assist was one of also the shining moments of this game, because he had a lot of chances, and I'm saying chances after chances after chances after chances after chances, which I don't know, for some point he wasn't converting. And I expected like him to convert, especially there's a chance where he got with Vicario on his left side, then on his right side, then at the center, just on the left side of that box area. And then Gittens also had this one-on-one chance where he skied the ball. It was like, I don't know if it was another game, we'll survive, because this is the game where we score. This is the game where if we had scored another goal, or the second goal, would be second in the league right now. Was it second or third? I think third, behind Bournemouth. If we had scored another goal, we should show that we are wasting away our chances. And these are the games where, if you don't prepare, and that was my worry at the end of the game, like these people will get a throw in or will get a corner and then convert and just do their stuff and then get a goal, and then it will end as a draw, which wasn't, which if this is what we do every other week, then we will lose a lot of points, because some people are just not converting the chances that they need to convert. We have to keep on converting that. That was the bad thing about the game, but the entire thing was just a very, very disciplined game. Nobody getting a red, except for that Enzo scare. Like, he got into late and he was given a yellow, and some people, especially the person who was the commentator, was busy saying like this on another day this is a red. And I thought probably it's just because we were very careful, disciplined for the entire 70 minutes, that the referee saw it and say like, that will be ruining the game. Because if people are disciplined like that, you just don't go ahead and give them a red. Like, you just caution them, which is what we expect all these other games to have been, like just a caution, because we are not bad people. We are just a good team, with a tag, a 2 billion tag on us, and a lot of haters. And that's why referees are usually so quick to give us red cards, but we should be getting yellow cards and just cautioning, like, don't do this thing again, don't do this thing again, don't do this thing again. If we weren't getting all these red cards, there's a chance that we'll probably have gotten more points in such games, like that Man United game, that the other game that we lost. Like, we would be closer to Arsenal. It's just because of these red cards that Arsenal are around 8 points ahead of us, but we are going to catch up with them. Because if we keep playing this way, then we are a good team. So on Wednesday, our Karabag. On Wednesday, Karabakh, then on Saturday, then the international break, and then when we come back, we are heading to the moon. Now, I don't know. Sometimes I usually feel emotional, and then after then, this Chelsea then comes ahead and disappoint us, and then gets a draw. Anyway, that was a fantastic game and an interesting game. It wasn't just fantastic for the win, but the way we played. Such a good game. Anyway, next day, and subscribe.